Welcome to a very special edition of 2K TV.
It's our annual 2K TV award show.
So you know what that means. I had to bust out the gold suit because tonight we're celebrating you, the community.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
One of the most unique sculptures you'll ever see, the Fist of Joe Louis at Hart Plaza. We're coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston where they'll take on the Celtics. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the stars' prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges out there with Ball, and it's Williams at the center position. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Andre Ayton out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Ivey in at the point. Now Ball. A floater, and the layup is up and in.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball. Finding ways to work around the defense and score.
Here's Ivey. Drills the elbow jumper.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Ball. Shot from the low block. Drained for 2 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Ivey. Here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Into the lane. Pistons keep it alive. Stewart trying to get open. And it's good for 2.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Williams. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
The Hornets have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass the ball. Bridges outside. Now here's ball. And stolen by Ivey. Passes to Stewart. Shoots over ball. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Williams dishes the ball. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Now here's Cunningham, coming off a solid outing against Miami. He hits the back iron and sets the shot. Ivey's got his second bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Rozier. Last game he had 10 points. Tipped away and stolen by Ivey. Now Detroit moving it up. Bridges with the steal. Outside, Ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 9.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Here's Bay. Pass to Ivey. Oh, Ayton in position.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
All sorts of time, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 11 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
When they ran the offense right, they found some...
Here's Cunningham. He kicks it to Ivey. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Oubre outside. Now here's Bouknight. Guarded close. Clock at 6. Oubre passes to Wright. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
.112 left in the first. To the middle. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Wright's got 5 now.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And taking a look at some numbers for Wright, how he performed last season. Put up 8 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham slams it in. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Book Knight. The 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Book Knight.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The Pistons trailer. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Charlotte looking who they've got. We've got Book Knight. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. Williams is out there with Kelly Oubre. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's... working like a charm.
And Wright kicks to Oubre. There's the dish to Williams. Takes it from 10. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
And at 7'2", Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Now here's Wright. Defense right on him. And stolen by Ivey. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Pay gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pistons.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Ivey. And he also played a big role in their last game with Miami. To the paint, here's Cunningham. And he uses the glass on the lane. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hornets trail by 6. And the Hornets call time here. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Ball's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Rozier comes in for Bouknight. And Ball subbed in for DeLon Wright. Back to Stewart. 2 points. That one goes. Stewart's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to Ball. To stop the drought. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 13 points in the game.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Pass to Rozier. Got a piece of it.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead. Maybe a bit too casual this quarter. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Pistons shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now, here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Here's Ivey, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the first one at the line is good. The Pistons making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Down low. Williams can't get it to go. And here are the Pistons. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Ivey passes to Cunningham. Now the pass to Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's got 9.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the Hornets miss again. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 20-4 run. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Detroit, Cunningham.
That's good from Cunningham.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, you guys have gotten defense into offense. How do you keep that going?
Push the ball. We always want to push the ball. That's the stop. But again, we got to make good decisions. We don't want to come down and give it right back to them and let them run it down our throats the other end. Run the ball, wings get out and run, pass it ahead, but then make good decisions and attack the basket.
Dwayne, good luck the rest of the way. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was absolutely no stopping Cade Cunningham in the first half. He had 21 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what'd you think?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up there and rebound. They need to prevent second chance points. Fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game's still within them.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Ball with it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
That's good from Ball. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Aiden. And it's Ivey in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Rozier finds Ball. Williams in the post. Cunningham's there. Williams can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Ivey. 18 points for him. Pass to Bay. Ayton trying to break free. Another 3 for Detroit.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it goes down 2 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Ivey kicks to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the dunk by Stewart.
Skying high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Hornets trail by 16. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Cunningham passes to Ivey. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. Fires for three. And it's the Hornets another three.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Here's Ivey with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And stolen by Ivey. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Williams. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Ivey. Knocks it loose. Taken away by Williams. To the inside. Bridges. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he drives in. Faye gets the bucket. Faye's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And the Hornets call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Outside, Ball. Knocked away. Here's Bridges, and it's blocked. Here's Ivey. He's got 20. And they pick up 2. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pistons?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in. How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Detroit leading by 17. Here's Ivey. He's got 22. Hayes is checked in for Detroit. Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Kelly Oubre. White is out there with Bouknight. Then it's Williams. And it's Bridges in at the forcer.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. 11-point game. And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his third foul so far. Andre Ayton's checked in for ABC.
Your Pistons, DeAndre Ayton.
Stewart against Bridges. Inside. Right. It's blocked. Here's Diallo. Again, the Pistons score.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Bouknight, guarded by Stewart, and it's blocked.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Diallo, no good. Hornets trail by 13. Bridges outside. It's right on the wing. Here's the teardrop. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
At the line for your Pistons.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Hornets. Terry Rozier comes in for Bouknight. And it's ball in for Wright. Both shots good from the stripe. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Ayton against Rozier. Bridges outside. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the out.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Here's Ivey. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Rozier kicks the ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Oubre outside. Passes it to Rozier. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Bridges with the steal. Pass to Oubre. And they recover. There's the pass to Rozier. Here's Oubre. Kicks the ball. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bey. And it's Rozier missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Bagley, he's checked in for Detroit. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. Diallo. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 10. And it's Ball in the corner. Puts it up from 15. And there's another one for the Hornets.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Ivey passes to Diallo. Ivey kicks to Diallo. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Hayes is checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution for the away team.
Here's Ivey. This is it to Stewart. Shoots over Bouknight and stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball with a wide open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Ivey. Dishes it to Cunningham. He kicks to Ivey. Trying his luck from deep. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Charlotte calls timeout. ABC really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Oubre. Miles Bridges comes in for Bouknight. And Ball subbed in for DeLon Wright. Outside, Ball. Feeds to Bridges. Williams trying to break free. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Bridges.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings. To this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Here's Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 26 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
There's the lob to Bridges.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Going inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Miles Bridges.
At the line for Detroit,
he doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The kick out to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Detroit leading by 4. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Hooked away. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
To the paint. With the teardrop, Ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Here's Ivey. Pass to Stewart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Encouraging to see Rozier drain that one. You know it has to help his confidence moving forward.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Count! And now they trail by just 4.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And stolen by Ivey. It's over Bridges. It's in.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
And so the Pistons take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.